How you doing,
Cooper's
buddy?
here.
Happy holidays to you.
Happy holidays.
Cooper, your first start, in place of Dak was against Philadelphia. How do you think yourself and the offense has kind of grown over the past month? So.
Yeah, we found a better flow for sure. I think everyone as a group is playing well, and so we just want to keep that going.
What do you miss if you don't have CD?
I mean, obviously, his production. You can speak on that. It means hard to replace that much production. But I mean, there's guys ready. I mean, we got guys, we got deep room, very deep receiver room, bunch of smart dudes that are chomping at the bit to go play.
You've been in a situation before where you're in the contract year, end of the year. What's your mindset like going into towards these last couple of games, and your future's a little bit unsettled here?
Yeah, especially with you got 2 left only, and that's all you're promised. And especially as a backup, you go through stints of not playing for a while. So you cherish all these moments. I'm really enjoying it. I think I've said it before. I'm just enjoying going out there and getting to play, especially if you don't do it for a while.
Do you feel like I got something to prove every week because of my future is a little unsettled?
I don't think the future is the driver of that. You always have something to prove, and I think that's everyone. That's league wide. That's everyone's mindset usually. And going out there as a competitor, just being in the NFL, that's enough.
You're focused on this game, but how much pride do you take individually? I mean, an 8-4 record starting in. There aren't a lot of backups in the league that have a record like that. Is that how much pride do you take in that, and what does it show about your ability to step in and execute?
It means we have a good team. The QB win stat's always a funny one. In the ultimate team game, and we'll take it. Not gonna complain, but over the years, good defenses not turn the ball over. Lately our defense is getting the ball out. We're capitalizing. So the wins just come as a product of playing together, kind of just doing your job.
Is it fun being a spoiler?
It's always fun winning. It's always fun winning. Yeah.
Will Greer spend some time up there? Has he helped you at all, like in prep this week, or any extra conversations about his time in Philly?
Yeah, he's obviously been around those guys. I know he's helped both sides of the ball. That's kind of how the league goes. Guys, a lot of familiarity with a lot of teams that are bounce around, and they help you where they can.
Would being a spoiler for Philly be a little bit more fun than being a spoiler for Tampa?
I don't know. I definitely want to be Philly. Yeah.
What are the things that you hear as a quarterback when you're in that arena in Philadelphia?
Yeah, it's an awesome environment. The whole stadium's really tuned into the game. Everyone's involved. They feel part of the game, I think. And you'll hear some stuff. It's some funny stuff. Usually look up, you'll see some fights back there. But it's a great environment. Love playing there.
Does your family go to the game?
They're not going to this one, no.
Anything you can do to prepare for what's supposed to be bad weather on Sunday?
Yeah, we'll see how it turns out. You just hope it's just a little bit of rain. Weather's weather. You've played in it your whole life. You're kind of used to it. It does change things, so we'll see.
What are the adjustments when you are in rain? And do you have much experience? I assume in the MAC, you played in some bad weather games before too.
Yeah, obviously being up there in the MAC and from Michigan, your whole life's kind of cold weather games and things like that. The rain is rain. It's different than those cold weather snow type games, and definitely affects everyone that touches the ball.
Do you wear a glove for it all? Have you ever worn a glove?
I've never worn one, no.
Listen to the buzz in the locker room. What does that say about the mindset of this team? I know you're out of it, but these guys are still upbeat, still feeling good. Just talk about that mindset.
Yeah, I think people feel. Obviously our goal is different, but I think people feel blessed to go out there and still get to play together. To go out there as a team and kind of show who you are. Like I said, there's a bunch of guys out there who want to show who they are on both sides of the ball, and that's what we're doing.
Remember, it was 6 weeks ago. They're relatively healthy defensively. Philly is.
Don't trust them.
Do you put more weight into how they played you in that game and your offense, or do you put more weight into how they played teams last couple of weeks?
It's probably equal. A lot of it's been the same. They kind of are who they are, and they're playing great. The numbers support it. The tape supports it. How they played us is very similar to how they've been playing. They kind of do what they do, and they're good at it. Super sound, and a deep group.
Your wet ball drills when you go into a game knowing it's probably going to be bad weather, how much of that is worked into the actual practice? How much of this is just you off on the side doing something different? Or
Yeah, days like this, we couldn't get outside, with the thunderstorm and all that. So you kind of do it with the water buckets post practice. Try to just get used to it, throw a few balls, and it's not something you actually get used to, but it is something you can prepare for and make adjustments for.
A lot of times players talk about playing to their strengths and doing what they do well, but especially as a quarterback and a backup quarterback, how much of it is knowing what you don't do well and just having a true picture of who you are and what not to do and just kind of focus on things? Is that part of your thought process really going into
Yeah, I think that's important for every player, I think, to be aware of what you're good at, what you're not good at. That awareness allows you to play fast, allows you to make decisions quickly and play to your strengths more. And, it allows you to have a plan. Every play, especially quarterback, you got to go out there and have a plan A, B, C, D, whatever. And how fast you get to each plan matters.
And does that change a little the more you play? Because I was struck when you were talking about the touchdown throw to Brooks, I think, in the back of the end zone. Like normally that was a ball you wouldn't throw, but you threw it in that situation because of where you were. Is that kind of an example of the more you play that kind of changes on what you?
Yeah, on that particular play, I think just feeling the pocket there and knowing that we did have time, especially after your time clock kind of goes off back there, like no one's open, but feeling the pocket is a big thing that comes with reps for sure. I think that's valuable for QBs. They do get in a flow, even within games, within halves of feeling the pocket. It's easier said than done, and sometimes it takes a bit to feel the flow, and that comes with playing more.
What did Kellen mean to you?
A lot. I mean, obviously, I had him as a teammate and a coach and a coordinator. So pretty much my whole NFL career has been around Kel, and was a great friend, great teammate. We still talk. He's awesome.
How beneficial has it been to have Dad around and even at the games and those kinds of things?
Yeah, it's always nice having him up there. I know he's in the box, getting the view from up there, and kind of seeing how it goes, and seeing the game from a different perspective, picking up things he wants to pick up, and no, it's awesome having him up there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.